Earlier we looked at, when God created plants and fruit, they all had a seed within themselves. And that's what I love about fruit. It has a seed within itself. You can eat a cherry, but you don't eat the seed. It's got the seed within it. So you get the fruit, and then you get to plant a seed. The only seeds you eat a lot of is like bananas. You eat their seeds. Strawberries. You eat the seeds. Yeah, some of the berries. But amazingly, they don't digest real easy. So you go along the train tracks where the hobos used to live, and there's lots of raspberries and tomatoes are the same way. They don't digest real good. Go to the waste treatment plant. You get the best tomato plants you ever seen. But praise God that they got the seed within themselves. So you can eat fruit and still be able to grow more fruit. It's really cool. Some of the seeds we eat, when we get into grains and things like that, we actually eat the seeds. But with fruit, the general idea is it's got that seed within there, so you don't have to eat it, or it doesn't digest real well. And the seed that God put in man, in woman, you think of the egg that's in there, and it has to be fertilized and all that's involved with that. But the seed was Jesus, and that seed was in Eve. That seed was there. All the genetic information, everything that was needed, but it had to get passed down generation after generation after generation after generation. And you can see the list in the New Testament where it talks about all the generations that led to Jesus. Even have someone like Rahab, right, the harlot that's in his lineage, and stuff. And you look at how God was bringing this seed down. He knew exactly how to get the seed to the right time at the right place, and that was the one that was right there when the angel comes to Mary and says, and then God overshadows her. And so this, some people mock and say, well, a serpent crawling on its belly, what's the big deal? Well, probably this creature that was there at this time, this serpent, did have legs, feet, something that it walked on, and now it's cursed to crawl on the ground. And dust that you're going to eat, and of course, I guess, you look at it quickly and you think, okay, well, they crawl on the ground, so they're eating dust. But the idea here is, remember, he's dealing with the enemy embodying in this creature, coming and doing this. And when he's saying you're going to be on the ground eating dust, this is a message to the enemy. Remember what Satan does. He goes around and he seeks whom he may, somebody's got it, devour, right? Yeah. That's what he's going to do. He's going to be going, remember, even in Job, when you see the enemy coming before the throne of God, he's like, where were you? Oh, I was walking around the earth. Yeah. Well, he's not just enjoying it, walking around, looking at the trees, smelling the flowers. He's looking whom he can devour. He's eating dust. Yeah. That's what the enemy does. He devours people. He devours lives. He devours health. He devours prosperity. He devours relationships. He devours people. And that's what he's doing. That's what he's eating of dust. That's his consumption. So what does the enemy do? He comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. That's what he does. And that's what he's going to do all of his life. That's like his thing. And that's where we see all that coming together. And then